thoughtful. They tried to stop people from remembering. Sighs. It sounds absurd now, but for a time it was policy. Entire archives were sealed. Mentions of the cathedral were scrubbed from databases. Psychological advisories were issued under quiet directives. Do not visualize unfamiliar structures described in viral reports. Avoid reconstructing imagery from fragmented media. Schools in several countries briefly replaced visual imagination exercises with auditory-only learning. Even dreams were studied because something had changed before people dreamed of the cathedral. Now, some people stopped dreaming entirely. They called them the blank sleepers. No REM activity. No brain patterns associated with imagery. Just silence, flat, uninterrupted unconsciousness. At first, it seemed like a defense, as if the mind had found a way to avoid going back, until one of them woke up. Her name was Eliza Marek, age 19, location, Prague. She had been a blank sleeper for 11 days. No dreams, no disturbances, no reported anomalies. Then, at 3:12 a.m., every monitoring device in her room activated simultaneously. The camera showed her sitting upright in bed, eyes open, unblinking. She wasn't awake. Her lips moved, slowly, carefully, as if repeating something she had just been told. When the audio was isolated, the researchers heard it clearly, whispering, "There are more rooms now." She lay back down, closed her eyes, and began to dream. Eliza did not remember the dream, but she remembered waking up somewhere else, not in her bed, not in her room. She was sitting on wood, cold, rigid. Her hands were folded in her lap. She didn't remember placing them there. She couldn't move them. She wasn't alone. Rows, endless rows, not dolls, not anymore. People. Each one seated, each one still, each one smiling, and all of them looking forward, towards something she couldn't yet see. She tried to scream, gasp. Nothing came out. Then something moved. Not around her, not beside her, in front. A shape, tall, unnatural, walking between the rows, inspecting. It didn't walk like a person. Its limbs bent too smoothly, too loosely. Like something remembering how joints were supposed to work. It stopped in front of someone. A man, frozen like the others, smiling too wide. The figure leaned down and touched his face. The man's smile twitched, wider. Then he blinked, once, slow, deliberate, and turned his head to look directly at Eliza. She woke up screaming, but the scream didn't stop. Because it wasn't coming from her. The audio from the room recorded it, layered beneath her voice, hundreds of others, screaming, not in fear, but in recognition. Within hours, Eliza's condition deteriorated. She stopped responding to external stimuli, stopped blinking, stopped moving. But her eyes, they followed things that weren't there. At 3:12 a.m. the next night, she spoke again. This time there was no delay, no hesitation. She looked directly into the camera and said, whispering, "You're still counting wrong." That was the moment they realized the mistake. It was never counting how many people came back. It was counting something else. They reviewed every case, every disappearance, every recorded dream, and found the pattern they had missed. The number wasn't increasing, it was stabilizing, balancing. For every person who vanished, something appeared. A doll. Not randomly, not symbolically, precisely, one-to-one. The total number never changed, not in the cathedral, not in the world. There had always been the same number of observers. They just changed form. Eliza disappeared the following night. No struggle, no trace, just an empty bed, and on the pillow, a doll. But this one was different. Its face was not carved, not painted. It was shaped, faintly, subtly, like someone they almost recognized. The researchers burned it, sealed the room, destroyed every recording. But they made one mistake. They remembered her. And somewhere, far beyond forests, beyond screens, beyond dreams, the cathedral shifted.
Subscribe and comment for next part.